Yeah, hey, big up, big up, big up. How you doing? Long-haired Yeti here. And man, that was absolutely insane. No spoilers from me, but that was just insane watching all of that. What a awesome, awesome show. That was one of the best ones I've seen in a long time. Some absolute awesome action in that as well. Absolute class. Absolute class. How you doing, Carl? You all right, mate? Hope you're well, pal. And we're going to watch Fulham against Crystal Palace. I saw West Ham against Brighton. Brighton managed to get a goal, which, I mean, I thought he hit his hand personally, but who knows nowadays? At one time you could call things, nowadays you just can't. So, so that kept us like out of the bottom three. I mean, we probably deserved to be in the bottom three anyway after yesterday. Absolute shocking. Absolutely shocking. I can't take anything away from Everton either, to be quite honest with you. They've shown us that this is their stadium and this is their game plan, and we just weren't up for the fight. Simple as that. Just was not up for the fight. Big up, Carl. How you doing, mate? Did you watch UFC? Don't want to spoil anything, but it's 11 minutes and 30 gone. Fulham 0, Crystal Palace 0. Corner to Palace. Comes straight in, headed away by Bassi. And then Palace got it. Oh, Pino's just grabbed his face there on the challenge from Raul. Yeah, man, that was absolutely awesome. I mean, I was up last night, actually. I wasn't going to put it on just to see some of them, but there's one. Oh, you're a kick in the face there. There's one in particular that I just thought. Well, actually, there was a lot. To be fair, it delivered big time. It delivered big time. But I don't know if you watched it, Carl. So I don't want to say too much, and I don't know if anybody else has watched it either and planning to watch it. So I shall be stum about that, and I shall go on about the shit show that was Forest yesterday. Absolute crap. Yeah, watch the prelims live and then passed out, banjo in hand, like a proper alopecia redneck. Watch the main card this morning. Oh, bro. Did you see? Do you see the early prelims as well? Then, Iwo and Ibo. Mate, that was the craziest I've ever seen. That was like a fight outside of a pub. That was. That was like the sort of fight you get outside of a pub. That was absolutely mental, and then it just ramped up and just kept ramping up, and you just get better fights and better fights. It was great. Really enjoyed that. Class card start to finish. Yeah, absolutely. That was well worth waiting for, that was. And that's the last of 2025. And if you look at what's coming as well, I mean, there's some crackers. Dan Hooker against Benoit Saint Denis, sorry. Saint. Yeah, that's good. That's going to be a good one as well. You've obviously got Amanda Nunes against, is it Kate something or other? That should be a good one as well. Got some cracking fights to come. And all I'm going to say is there needs to be a third fight. There needs to be a third fight. There needs to be a third fight, is what I'm going to say. And you'll know exactly what I mean by that, Carl. There's Palace there in the box. Can't get it round at the minute. Trying to get it through. Fulham defending well at the moment, though. 14 minutes and 17 gone. Minus a skill and Benny Senny. Yeah. I know what I meant. But yeah, that one looks that's going to be a decent one as well. It's some of them fights, man. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. Loved every minute of that. Had to get it on as soon as I woke up. Didn't bother with any social media whatsoever. I didn't look at anything. didn't bother with anything because I just had to get those fights watched and just see exactly what happened. It's Fulham on the break now, again to the middle, but that's rolled all the way into Henderson, so no problem there. 15 minutes and 8 gone. Like I say, if we had gone bottom 3, we'd have absolutely deserved it yesterday. I mean, that was just pathetic. I mean, Dyche called it exactly the right way that he should have done, but why are they not up for it at the start of the game? Why does... I mean, look, I ain't taking nothing away, absolutely nothing away from Everton. Their game plan was absolutely spectacular, and we wasn't up for it at all. Dewsbury Hall owned the place, let's face it. Every time I watch a good few fights, I wonder why the hell I still watch football. You know what? That's funny you say that, because that's just what I was thinking. As I was watching the end of that, I was like thinking, I hope this matches are going to be really good, because it's really going to have to live up to that. Because that was absolute class. Absolute class. And I'm so happy it ended up the way it did as well. So happy it ended up the way it did. Here's Mateta. Left foot drive straight into the hands, though, of Leno. Yeah, I was delighted with that, mate. I needed that after I watched that crap yesterday, to be honest. That was just what the doctor ordered, really. I mean, I've watched a lot of the highlights and stuff like that, and Bournemouth-Chelsea, I mean, it's a 0-0 game. And I tell you what, if you watch the highlights, it's all Bournemouth. So I'm not quite sure where the bragging comes from, but few decent. I mean, obviously for a neutral, there's some good stuff happened this weekend. But for the fans, not in any way, shape, or form. All right, Fulham with the ball now in the defence. Over to Anderson, back to Bassey. Back to Anderson again. Kamada goes into him. That goes to Bassey. Bassey then down to Emile Smith-Rowe on this left-hand side. Into Bassey, and that's all the way back to the keeper. Same, bro. MMA always delivers, even boring fights. I enjoyed thoroughly. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I don't think there was... I can't think of one that I would say was a boring fight. I mean, I think there was one where I basically didn't watch it. I sort of kept fast forwarding through it because it was on the floor most of the time. That's pretty much why. But the main event, because I was thinking to myself, you know what? Why is it the prelims that always deliver, but when it comes to the big ones, they don't deliver? And it's like, well, that proved me wrong, mate. That proved me wrong because every single one of them delivered. Brilliant. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Can never be boring to me when your literal life is at stake. Well, yeah, true. Very true. It's a good point. I'm not keen. I'm not big on the ground game. I am sometimes. It just depends. When it's just take down, it just bores me a little bit. It's just my preference, really. And my well wishes to Emery Cejudo for his retirement. Cringy guy, but amazing career. Absolutely. Absolutely. And he bought it as well, didn't he? He bought it, but that lad, that Peyton Talbot, he's just something else. Proper something else he is, that Peyton Talbot. There's a few there. I mean, Chris Duncan McKinney, I mean, that was insane. That was crazy. Man, he's one to watch for as well, isn't he, Duncan? He got knocked like 2 or 3 times and still came back. Hello, MMA's fixed and predetermined. I watched WWE instead. Says Pepsi. Yeah, that's a good idea, mate, I suppose. Oh, he's in here. He's in. Nketiah, 1-0. Crystal Palace. Mate, he was well in the centre of the box. There's no way you can miss that. 1-0 Palace. Nketiah. And Carl and Yeti, big up Pepsi. I think you have to have done some grappling to really appreciate it. That's probably what it is, really. I think that. I mean, I like the jiu-jitsu side of it. You know, the whatever you call it, is it jiu-jitsu or whatever? I like that side of it. Lol Pepsi, big up matey. That's a nice goal there from lovely pass again from Wharton. He's just a class act, isn't he, Ed Wharton? And it's a lovely finish as well from Nketiah. 1-0 to Palace. But yeah, I mean, I've never done much of that sort of stuff, so I do prefer like the stand-up stuff, to be honest with you. But you know, I like it when you can sort of see them trying to get the submissions and all that kind of stuff. But when it's just grabbing and holding, it just does my head in. Now Fulham's got to get back into this now. 20 minutes and 58 gone, and it's back with Bassey. Closed down by Wharton, drops it to Anderson, into Iwobi. Iwobi back to Bassey. I do agree, I'm not a fan of stalling wrestling tactics. Should be yellow carded for it, like in Pride. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I did see like a few weeks back on one of the fight nights where they did actually do something about it because they wasn't doing anything. And they did stand them up. So they have started to do it. I mean, some of the decisions from Mott was a bit weird today. I mean, that was a clear kick to the chin, that was. I mean, Pat took her out. You gone chicken leg, or what do you call it? Pigeon leg, chicken leg, whatever you call it. And he said it was just grazed. She just got grazed. Yeah, whatever. Will Forrest tried to sign Salah. Highly doubtful, mate. Highly doubtful. Yeah, because he's come out and had a go, and he's come out and said something. Why am I getting the blame and all that kind of stuff? So, I mean, make it about yourself, why don't you? I think that's him gone, isn't it? Yeah, Dirty Fucker was delighted. Macy getting the win. Yeah, I was as well. Yeah, well, should have got a point taken off for that. Should have got a point taken off for that. What did you think about the Moreno, though? Do you think that was a good stoppage or not? Because he wasn't really doing anything, was he? He was just getting punched in the head. And you can't just keep getting punched in the head. Couldn't agree more. And, yeah, I mean, look, Salah doing that. I mean, that was a game, though. I mean, Leeds United, I mean, they dropped us back down to 17th. Which we deserve nothing better today. And West Ham got their goal. And then Brighton was given a goal, which to me does actually bounce off the leg and hit his hand. But, you know, that was given. And that kept us from being in the bottom three. Oh, Fulham's in here. Oh, is that saved from Anderson? Saved from Anderson there on Emil Smith Rowe. Got him well there, though. Good pass there from Berg to get Emil Smith Rowe in. Great save as well from Anderson. Brighton bailed us out. Yep, they did. 100%. And it was one of them where it's both early and spot on. I prefer keeping the fighters safe. He didn't respond after that big hit. Fair enough for me. Yeah, absolutely. And evening scalp, matey. Mind you, same as that elbow on McKinney as well, though. I mean, you could see it gone. I mean, that was flush, that was. Straight on his nose. Big up to Scald. How you doing, mate? What do you make of that shit show yesterday, then, mate? I was so annoyed. That's just unacceptable, that is. I mean, even against Wolves, we weren't all that, to be fair. Managed to win it, which is what matters. But even against them, we weren't all that. Got to get it shaken up now, mate. Got to get. I mean, it's all right. People saying like, "Oh, you're definitely not going to go down. You're not going to go down and stuff." But I guarantee now, if we keep turning up to every game like that, oh, we damn sure are. No fight or anything. It was rubbish. Terrace McKinney is a wild man. He keeps losing, but always entertained. I'd keep him on the roster. Oh yeah, definitely, 100%. 100%. I mean, Chris Duncan, though, I mean, he got caught like 2 or 3 times, didn't he? Still comes back with that superb elbow. That was just great. I just really enjoyed watching them fights. Brilliant. That's what it's all about. Yeah, you know, the only thing that's getting me about UFC at the minute, I mean, it's good when you get it afterwards and you don't watch it live. All these bloody betting adverts in the middle of it. Like, fuck off, mate. What month next year is the White House UFC show? June the 14th, says Carl. That's crazy, that is. They should add another one to the card. Trump v. Biden. Can you imagine that? Oh. And in the orange corner, Donald Trump. In the red corner, I mean, Biden. Cool. I'll probably watch that. Yeah. I'll watch most of them, to be honest. Even the fight nights, I do get behind on them sometimes. Don't really bother with WWE anymore. I'm still a good way back into like watching 2021, but I'm not really that bothered. That idiot Jake Paul entered it, didn't he? And I can't stand that guy, so probably won't bother with that. It is crazy. I'm hoping for an Elon Musk versus Zuckerberg surprise co-main. Yeah. Oh, that'd be excellent. Well, but yeah, Forrest, mate. I mean, why are we like starting games and not really being there? And you know, Dewsbury Hall. I mean, mate, he had the whole game pretty much. And they pressed the shit out of us. We was just like, oh, well, we're not going to get through these, so why not even bother? We may as well not even bother. Anderson, again, put in performance and tried to get things going, but he can't do it on his own. And so did Hutchinson. And Abbott performed as well. I thought he looked decent. Morgan Gibbs-White may as well have not even been on the pitch. I don't mind losing Morgan Gibbs-White, I'll be honest. He gives the ball away so many times, it's unreal. With his stupid little keepy-uppies and skills and all that kind of stuff, it won't be shot straight into Henderson. Last time I watched UFC, Daniel Cormier was champion. Yeah, they was good times as well. And early prelims, Reptilian Overlords v EU Vampires. And, mate, both our clubs looked like pub league yesterday. Yeah, but I mean, at least you guys actually got some chances. Mind you, watching the highlights back, because I didn't see all of it, but watching the highlights back, I mean, Villa did have a lot of chances. I mean, for a neutral, like I say, it makes it interesting, but obviously for you guys, it's squeaky bum time now, isn't it? City just 2 points off, but I think you should be able to beat Wolves. He's a great talker too, like Charles Sonnen and McGregor. Yeah, absolutely. Big up Yeti, mate. Big up Adam. You all right? And I am okay, mate. Hope you are as well. Ooh, that was good in the goal as well. Bro, I was going nuts. I can imagine, mate. I can imagine. I was watching Tony Claude's watch along. And he was proper pissed off. Proper pissed off. Did he put Trossard on and then take Trossard off? Sure, he actually put him on. He was shame so many hated him. I always respected his character. Seems a great guy. Yeah. I mean, a lot of that's for like the to build the fights up, though, isn't it? I mean, there's a lot of them that I don't like just because of the way they are, but I mean, it's a lot of it's to build the fights up. I mean, the one thing I like about it is even if they don't like each other or whatever, if they have a fight, there's still, not all the time, but most of the time, there is still respect there afterwards because they've just like gone toe to toe with each other. My team, Man United, I'm away to Wolves tomorrow night. We best beat Yeti, mate. Yeah, man, you've got to beat them, bro. They'll be diving all over the floor, though, matey. I'll tell you that now. Who's the woman who changed her accent? Some American who tried to be Brazilian? I don't know. Who's that? That one, I don't know. You've got me caught out there because I don't know who that is. Carl might know. And, that's Mackenzie Dern. Oh, right. Yeah. Pepsi, Adam Bro. Yeah, that's thanks. Yeah. Mackenzie Dern. She's lethal, she is. She's an interesting fight to watch as well. And I quite like that Macy Barber as well. It's pretty much the first time I've seen her. But her ground and pound is absolutely lethal. She just goes straight in there with elbows and everything. And I'm glad she got the win in that because she should have done. Should have been a point taken off the opposition, to be fair. Palace now trying to get through. They've got Mateta in front, but that pass ain't going to get to him anyway. To be fair, her daddy's Brazilian and she spent a lot of time there, but the switch up was crazy. You've seen all the Prem goals from yesterday, have you, mate? I did. I watched them all yesterday. Bruno Guimaraes right from a corner. That was a nice goal. That was. What was the other ones? Can't remember. I mean, the Leeds United Liverpool game, that was decent as well. Probably not for a Liverpool fan, though, unfortunately, but I had some goals in it as well. Big up to Leeds. At least they're fighting, not like us at the moment. Fulham on the attack here, trying to get the ball into the box. That's kicked out from Kamada. That's going to go out for a throw into Fulham. And did you catch UFC last night or still late? No, I've just watched it now, mate, before I've come on here. And just like that singer from E17 who went from speaking with an English accent to Jamaican. Oh, mate, that is so embarrassing, that is. Brian Harvey, innit? Yeah, I remember that. Why? Just why? Palace now trying to get on the attack with Kamada. Back to Mitchell. He drops it back to Gay into Lacroix. Lacroix across to Gay. Pepsi, or remember Joe Barton 2 days after joining Marseille, speaking with a French accent? Bro, I was on it. What about Gerrard? What about Gerrard when he went to Saudi Arabia? Oh, Palace. Couldn't get the shot off there. Kamada just pulls him down. 33 minutes and 40 gone. Did you see that one with Gerrard? Atikifati or something like that. He was trying to talk Saudi Arabia, and that was cringe. Oh, that was cringe. And yes, Carl, last night was fire. It was, mate. Absolutely brilliant. Loved every minute of it. Absolutely awesome. Ewo and Ebo, mate. That fight was insane. That was like a pub brawl, that was. Next year, UFC might have a difficult time with all the inactive champions, usually 2 championship fights per card. Yeah. But I mean, I'll tell you what, mate, they've got some really good ones coming in there. If you watch like the Contender Series and stuff like that, they've got some really, really good ones coming in. So, I mean, they'll get their chance to try and move up the ladder, I suppose, you know, and then eventually get towards championship fights. Fair play to Marab. I mean, he was proper complimentary, and he knew that he'd lost it. So, you know, fucking Jan was insane. Not a great start for Nancy at Celtic. Just lost 2-1 at home to Arts. Should have kept O'Neill. And thoughts on the present Arsenal situation at Cole? I think it's exactly what everybody else was saying, that was staying grounded and not like shouting about titles and stuff. What did you make of the Blackowitz fight? It's good. It's a good fight. That was a decent fight as well. They kept rocking each other as well, didn't they? Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, I enjoyed that as well. That Pantoja, though, oh my days. That looked nasty, that did. That looked proper nasty. Palace now trying to get Nketiah away. Got Nketiah away on this right-hand side, but it's headed back by Anderson. Mateta gets it into Nketiah. He can't keep his feet, though. And then Fulham taking away with Wilson. It's into Berg. Berg's getting chased by Wharton. Scal Belfast, it's as I predicted almost, matey. I wasn't convinced by the squad depth. A retard with $1 billion worth of tools is still a retard at the end of the day, bro. Absolutely. 100%. 100%. Here come Fulham now, trying to get down this right-hand side with Wilson. Plays it into the middle to, no idea who that. Oh, Chukwuemeka. Back to Berg. Into Iwobi. Iwobi down this side for Tetty. Tetty back to Iwobi. Oh, Sunderland getting through quite easy. Oh, it is a goal. It is a goal. Harry Wilson. He's getting in quite easily there. I don't think Jack would have been happy with that, to be honest. And Wilson manages to fire Fulham into the game. So it's 1-1. Setting up nicely. So, mate, you know what? It's nice to actually watch football where there's actually fight, because I certainly didn't see any from us yesterday. Pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. Fulham just passing the ball around there. Just can't get through. It's lovely 1-2 between Rao and Wilson. Wilson to put the ball in the net. Just outside of the foot as well. They all need to toughen up. Too many made of glass. And yes, that is exactly why I don't give it large. 100% silly to do stuff like that. Trouble at the top, Arsenal, and trouble at the bottom, Forest, for fuck's sake. Absolutely. 100% Pepsi. And yep, yesterday was a rough one for us here, bro. At Scald. Yeah, I think it was Borgad that asked. Was it Borgad that asked? Oh, no, it weren't. It's Scald. I thought it was Borgad. Got to keep their heads now, haven't they, and try and see it through. But, I mean, look, you got Wolves. You got Bruges next, I think, can you? And then you got Wolves. You got to beat Wolves. If you don't beat Wolves, it's good as done, mate. Fucking played with their set piece as shit. Big up, Jack. How you doing, mate? Fulham on the attack again now. Wharton gets it back. Crystal Palace player down on the left-hand side. Back to Richards, into Kamada. Kamada to Pino. Pino to Mitchell. Mitchell back to Gay. I'm 39 minutes and 57 in. Gay puts the ball over to the right-hand side to, who's that? Don't even know who that is. And that's into Kamada. Kamada back to Richards. Richards then plays it back to Lacroix. Lacroix across to Gay. Palace now trying to build something with Mateta. Over to Mitchell. Mitchell into Kamada. Kamada goes back to Richards. Richards then over to this wing. Into Nketiah. Nketiah gets the ball taken away from him by Bassey. Wharton gets the header. Bassey's going to get that though. We look very tired, says Bargav, and back in a few minutes. Got to beat Brighton 2 on the 27th as I'm going. We should play the B team for Bruges and go hard versus Wolves. I think tiredness is an excuse, to be honest. It's like talking about injuries. Gyökeres definitely needs to start the Bruges game. He needs to score goals. Yeah, they've got to get him in that Wolves game as well. Well, I was good until that goal played was like boys by fucking Fulham. Yeah. I know, mate. Mate, don't talk to me about men against boys. That's what we was yesterday against Everton. Everton did a right job on us, and we weren't up for it. I'm not blaming tiredness or anything like that. It's bullshit at the end of the day. There's no fight, basically. And throw Max Darman into a game also. Yeah. You know he won't, though, don't you? But, I mean, the same thing's happening, though, isn't it? They put Odegaard comes back, and then Eze gets chucked to the left-hand side again. You know, so it's the same thing. And, you know, as soon as Havertz comes back, you know he's going in, don't you? Right, Fulham now still keeping the ball. Anderson plays it back to Leno. Leno back out to Anderson. Into Iwobi, back to Anderson, over to Iwobi. Over to Anderson in the centre circle. Anderson to Bassey. Bassey looks for a ball down the middle, but it gets deflected back. Anderson gets the header over to this right-hand side to Tetty. With Wilson, gets challenged by Gay and just goes on his arse. I have a question. Who will give Wolves their first win? Whoever does, it will be great banter. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, if that happens, that will be insane. And if it is Arsenal, they need to sack him right there and then. All right, here's Fulham trying to get forward again. Berg over to Emil Smith Rowe. Emil Smith Rowe back into Berg. Berg to Iwobi. Iwobi gets it into the middle. Can't get it through though. Kamada gets it. Starts running away with a ball. And turns, falls over. Why is everybody falling over at the minute? And that's into Wharton. Wharton back to Kamada. Cross to Richards. Richards down this right-hand side. Who's that? Who's that, Jack? Is that Klein? Is that Nathaniel Klein? Kamada's completely missed that, and Fulham taking it away now with Raul down this right-hand side. He's going to get pulled back, though. Gets it back to Teti, into Anderson. Anderson to Bassi. Into Smith-Rowe. Smith-Rowe back to Anderson. Anderson across to Teti. Teti to Wobie on this right-hand side. Wobie's going to have a run down this right-hand side. Tries to get it into the box. That's covered, though. Only goes to Berg. Wiki, whatever his name is, has got it. Wookie. I have a question. Mark Goldbridge will kick right off tomorrow night. Oh, mate, can you imagine it? Oh, that's a good call as well. I forgot that he was playing Wolves tomorrow. And please, lads, if you haven't, cheers for that call. And I had to go yesterday. I mean, I watched the Liverpool Leeds game, but I had to get off the stream because I was so angry. It was unreal. But I don't switch it off. I still stick with it right till the last minute. I don't know why, but I don't switch it off. It was, you know what was funny there? They got a picture of Forest players going over and clapping the fans. There was about 3 there. Everybody had left. It says thanks for the support. Well, I can't say thanks for the performance because there wasn't one. But as I'm saying, I'm not taking anything away from Everton. Everton's game plan was absolutely spot on. We need to have something that combats that, and we did not have anything. And as soon as we saw how they was going to play, the pressing and all that kind of stuff, we just went, oh, okay, then we'll just go through the motions today. Shocking. That is a realistic possibility tomorrow night. It is. Yeah, respect. You have to. Yeah, absolutely. 100%. Well, I've had worse. When we got done, what was it? 5 or 6-0 by somebody. I've had worse. I've watched worse. The Arsenal one, where we played you guys at the Emirates, and then you battered us 5-0 at the in the second half. You know, I've had worse ones to watch. If I'm Dyche, then I'm going to be changing a fair few, to be honest, for the next one. Give some of the other lads a chance. I think there will be signings in January. I 100% think there'll be signings in January because Woods is looking like it's going to be bigger than what we think. Yates is now possibly an hamstring, he was saying yesterday. So that's not good. That's him done. I probably would have started with Yates yesterday, actually. At least he's tough in the midfield. We lost the midfield straight away. And it's just not good enough. It's just not good enough. The usual suspects, I thought, tried to do certain things. Morgan Gibbs White may as well have not been on the pitch. I mean, trying to do all these twisties and turns and stuff, trying to impress England. Well, you know, there's the reason you're not in the team, mate, anymore. I'd let him go 100%. Just not. He's not going for 60. I don't care what he's worth. He's not going for 60. That's the only issue I have with it. Oh, there's that wanker. I can't stand that guy. Don't put him on your fucking adverts. He's a stupid, bold wanker. I can't stand it. Feeling more confident about us in Europe, to be honest. Yeah, well, hopefully, because we've got Utrecht, haven't we, next? And, bro, don't forget, you have to act like you know who's coming in January like a proper top tuber. I know, mate. I know. Well, funny you say that because my granddad's uncles, nephews, mums, sisters, dads, auntie saw Salah in the McDonald's on Trent Bridge the other day. So, that might be a possibility. Because if he's in there buying a burger, then I mean, there's every reason he's going to be coming to Forest, isn't he? That's how insane it is. That's the insane rumours that you get. It is. That's the insane rumours that you get. According to my sources, yeah, I think they've been on the source, mate, to be honest. Insane. Anyway, Jack, what do you think, mate? 1-1. It is that is how it goes, though, isn't it? That is how it goes. Imagine Forest with Jesus and Jesus up front. Be awesome. Yeah, I won't want your Jesus, to be honest. I like our Jesus, but the thing is, I mean, he worked effortlessly yesterday. He just never really got anything. And I don't understand this lumping the ball up. To me, it was pretty obvious that the only way you was going to get past Everton was to bypass the press and actually pass the feet. Because every time they put it high, they won it. I mean, Tarkowski should have got a yellow card for pushing down Endoy completely off the ball. Completely off the ball it was. And I think we are actually doing something about that. That should have been a yellow. No, it would have. It wouldn't have mattered. Look, let's just put things down to brass tacks. It's like Morato, yeah. When they get the goal that Ndiaye runs all the way down the middle and scores, it's the referee. Apparently, I didn't see it because my stream stopped. But apparently it does. But also, Morato probably should have taken him down and took one for the team because there was other defenders there. He didn't. But let's just get it straight, yeah? Even if they got a man sent off, even if that goal wasn't there, we weren't winning yesterday. We had the wrong mindset. We played like a bunch of pussies. Anderson again gave his 100% as he always does. Morgan Gibbs-White, not really sure what you was doing yesterday, to be quite honest with you. But he's probably in his contract that we can't take him off or whatever. I don't really know what's going on there, but he should have been taken off because he was fucking crap. Same as the rest of them, though. And the Dwellers, hope was good, folks. Big up, Simon. How you doing? How did you not beat Chelsea yesterday, man? I watched the highlights. You had pretty much all the chances. I think there was only one or two chances for Chelsea from what I saw on the highlights. You was absolutely all over them. Just couldn't score. Why does Mateta look like a pensioner after 10 minutes? Look like a pensioner after 10 minutes. Hey, sorry, matey, and holla, Mr. Rossi, and that right there is why I'm here. Absolutely. We did. It was absolutely bloody awful. Bloody awful. I'd definitely look at a different load of players next time. Definitely. I think they all should pay for how they played yesterday. It was that bad. Morato didn't look that bad to me. That was how bad it was. But it's not good enough and it's not acceptable either. We've got to get it sorted out. Because it's all right, people saying, oh, we won't go down. We've got too many good players. It don't matter how good your players are when they don't perform. You can have the best players on the planet. You can have someone that works somewhere who's the best worker you've got, but he's always off sick. So what's the fucking point? I don't understand that logic. Never have. No matter how good your players are if they don't actually perform when it comes down to it. That right there is why I'm here. And yet we can never score yet. Eat loads of chances yet again, but same old, can't finish or too selfish. Yeah. Definitely. Nothing winds me up more than these try-hard super fans blaming everything but their club, refs, foul, that. Shut the fuck up and hold your own accountable. They are millionaires for kicking a ball. Absolutely, 100%. 100%. You won't hear me doing it. I will not do that at all. At the end of the day, you're wearing a Forest shirt and you fucking get out there and you earn that fucking shirt. Otherwise, you get that shirt taken off you. Simple as that. We need Murillo back as well. Definitely need Murillo back. And to be honest, I mean, as much as people have said about Dice, look, he called it right. He called it absolutely right. He got it wrong with playing the same players who played against Wolves. It wasn't exactly all that great. But at the end of the day, you know, the players wasn't up for it right from the start. And they was easily battened down, and that's not good enough. Not good enough for me. Your ball number 28 in an FA Cup draw tomorrow night. Derby or 14th. And yeah, that will be a good one. If we got Derby at the City Ground, then I'm going to do everything I can to get there. Be the first vlog if it happens. Oh, I'd love a Forest Derby FA Cup tie. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. And if they didn't show up for that, then you'll seriously see me go postal. Fucking wooden spoons. I'll be snapping fucking 3x2s off me fucking forehead. Probably not. I mean, 3x2s are actually quite thick. I think my head might break before the 3x2 breaks. But yeah, that would be that'd be a good one to get that. To be honest, that would be awesome. When's that? Tomorrow night, is it? Is that after the Man United Wolves game? I mean, if Wolves get something against Man United, I mean, man, he's got to go nuts. Surely, the fans are going to lose it big style. But trust me, Wolves will be diving all over the place, trying to get every little single thing they can. You know, you're going to have a good ref, let's put it that way. Wooden spoon, it would be a wooden steak with a head on it. Yeah, around 7 p.m, I think. Nice. What time's the actual game on? Is that, it's 8 o'clock game, in it? So I'll probably start earlier than if we've got the FA Cup draw. Yeah, game's 8 o'clock, so if that's 7 o'clock, then we'll start at about 7, and then we'll have a look at the FA Cup draw instead. And then move on to the game after that. That should be good. Bro, if you got a ticket for that game, I'll be refreshing the Nottingham local news to ensure you've not been arrested. Yeah, it'd be interesting, that's for sure. I mean, I'd have to look into how you actually go about getting them and stuff nowadays, because I don't think it's the same as what it used to be. It'd be a tough one to get a ticket for, I'll tell you that. Be a really tough one to get a ticket for. Yeah, I'm getting bored with Semenyo. Flew out the gates as usual. Now his second half season slump is beginning as normal. Don't help that the jam release clause being mentioned all the time. No. Do you think he'll want out as well? Does he want outside or what? What's the situation? Because I mean, I was watching the highlights yesterday. There was points where he just looked a little bit disinterested and a bit selfish with the ball, trying to put himself in a shop window. When you wear our shirt, you play for us. Absolutely. 100% spot on, mate. Couldn't say it any better myself. 100%. No excuses, mate. No excuses at all. I totally agree with you, mate. Totally agree with you. Yeah, he's going. Good fucking riddance, says Sight. Yeah. As soon as their heads are turned, that's it, innit? really. I mean, you've got no chance of keeping them. What do you reckon, like, the price will be? How much will you be asking for him? What's the release clause? How much? Like I say, I'm not even bothered if Morgan Gibbs White goes. To be honest, I'm not. I'm really not. I'm sick of seeing him lose the ball for us when he's trying to do his stupid little back heels and trying to do like his little twisty things and all that, and we just lose the ball. Just pass the fucking ball. Get the ball into your feet and pass it to somebody. You know, give it to somebody else. Get the space instead of letting them know that you're the focal point of the only person they've got to be on is you because you're fanny fucking around. What the hell? The guy's awesome, but his attitude stinks now. Release clause is 65 million. Drops in the summer. Oh dear. 65 mil. How much did you get him for? And is there any sell-on clause with who you bought him from? Was it Wolves? Season ticket holders get priority for FA Cup tickets. My friend has a season ticket, Cheltenham Town, and has already reserved 2 tickets if they get an home draw. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? I don't think I'll be able to get a ticket for that, mate, to be honest. Unless I'll pay well over the odds with someone who just goes and does that thing where they buy so many tickets and then try and sell them on for big money. And I won't be paying that. I want him gone in Jan. MJW playing with a knock, apparently. Yeah, he's still messing about. Yeah, and MJW, if he ain't on it, is incredibly frustrating to watch. I think there's better options for you. Yeah. Mate, that's Anderson for me every day of the week over MJW. If we let Anderson brings it every single game. Even yesterday, he's trying to get stuff done. He even had a shot through one of the Everton players' legs, which I missed because the stream stopped. But, you know, I mean, he just brings it every single game, but he can't do it on his own. It's like your Rice. You know, Rice yesterday was decent, but he can't do it on his own. Not a lot yet. He not sure on buying price, but think was cheap. Yeah, I think it probably would have been quite cheap, to be honest. So it'd be good money to get back, I suppose. I think he's worth more than that, though. Yo, yeah, big up Stephanie. All right. Got your game tomorrow, Man United against Wolves. Sure you'll be watching that at the pub. You can't be the first team to lose to Wolves. That would be insane. Size standards for club procedure is 100% spot on. Respect, sir. Yeah, absolutely. Good evening, Cole. Legend. Hope you're well. Hello, Steph Matey. And Google says we paid 10 million for Semenyo. It is good profit, then. Unless there's any sell back percentage or whatever they do when they sell a player. I'm all good, Steph. Thanks. Hoping you're having a great weekend. And Steph. So, yeah, what we're going to do tomorrow then is about 7 o'clock. I'll start up to do the FA Cup draw. And then we'll get on with the football after that. Where Man United's got to beat Leeds. Is it at Leeds? Wolves. Is it at Wolves or is it at United? Oh, we still playing lads. That's got us up. Well, not the best, but give their all I want, mate. Yeah, absolutely, me as well, mate. I just want them to leave everything on the pitch. Win, lose, or draw, just make me proud of the fight. You know, that's what I always look for. And yesterday, there was no pride in that fight whatsoever. It's ridiculous. Losing early goal didn't help, but he still wouldn't have made no difference. It wouldn't have made no difference. Goals change games, yes, I get that, but man, their pressing was insane. Our pressing was, well, I don't know, because I didn't see any. I agree totally, Si. Passion over paper any day for me, bro. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. It's all that matters, isn't it, really? You want a team that feels the way you do. A team that feels the way every fan that's in that place and spent their money and loves the team and loves the badge. You want them to feel that kind of feeling whenever they put that shirt on, you know, and feel like they're lucky to actually be wearing that shirt. That's what you want, and they provide the game that fits wearing that shirt. And if you can't give us that, then you can fuck off. Simple as that for me. Fulham on the attack now on this right-hand side. Tackle comes in. Still got it in the box, though. Puts it over the bar. 47 minutes and 35 gone. Fulham 1, Crystal Palace 1. Now, I have no quarter for that, to be honest. It seems when I'm watching UFC, you know, if you're just going to like be there just to be there instead of actually trying to get something done, even if somebody's like doing things that's stopping your game or whatever, just get in there. Like Bisping always says, bite down on your gum shield and just go for it. You're losing anyway, so just go for it. Palace on the attack now. Gets it down the middle. Mateta. Oh, wide. Just wide there from Mateta. 48 minutes and 30 gone. Nice pass through, though, for Mateta. Just gets it wide there. Didn't catch that right at all. Hey, don't get me wrong. I understand we are stepping stone to bigger things, but fuck's sake, if you want out, you can train with the kids. Yeah, damn right. Yeah, I agree with that as well. Yeah, I totally agree with that. Put them in the reserves. Trouble is nowadays, though, Si, is they have that much power, these players. They do have that much power nowadays. I mean, look at the Isaac thing. You know, I'm not going to trade. I want to leave and all that kind of stuff. I mean, it's just out of order. Isaac and Wissa did it, and I guarantee you in January, one or two will do the same thing. Semenyo wouldn't be a surprise to me if he didn't. It's not acceptable, not in any way, shape, or form. It's not. This is why I like Yatesy. The man always gives 100%. Always gives it, and fights for the shirt, and that's what I like to see. Anyway, I was just dropping in to drop my usual like and say hi. Got to be at work 3:30 a.m. So off to bed. Dog needs walking too. Love to all of you. Take care out there, folks. Yeah, love to you as well, matey. And yeah, get your head down, bro. If you've got to be up at 3:30 a.m. Cheers for coming in. Cheers for dropping the like, mate. Always support me, and I respect it, mate. Big time. You take care, Si. Absolute gent. 100%. 100%. I have to have you on stream again at some point. If you got the time, that is. That's all the way through to Henderson. 51 minutes and 5 gone. fizzling out a bit now. Ball down the right-hand side for Palace. Gets it to Nketiah. Nketiah, nice, gets it through, back through there for Klein. Into Kamada. Kamada, look. Oh, he got a bit of a chance of a shot then, didn't take it. Back to Bassi. Then tackled by Klein. That is Klein, isn't it? It probably ain't. It's probably somebody else, but he looks like him to me. In a bit, guys. Yeah, in a bit, bro. Take care. $52 minutes gone. Fulham 1, Crystal Palace 1. And I imagine Jack's absolutely losing his shit at the minute. Fulham now with the ball, trying to gain it over the halfway line. Palace just standing back at the moment. Try to get it down the middle to Neil Smith-Rowe. Raul goes down. Smith-Rowe's still got it though. He's trying to run through. Gets it over to Chukwueze. Chukwueze puts it in the box. Header comes in off the bar, and Emil Smith-Rowe scores a second. Did he get the first? I can't remember. 2-1 to Fulham. To Fulham. And Nketiah scores for Crystal Palace, and Emil Smith-Rowe scores for Fulham. Oh no, it was Wilson won it, the first one. Look at that. That was really easy, though. I think Raul was looking for a foul or something, but then Emil Smith-Rowe just running through there. Header comes in. Nobody picks up Bassi at all. Ref plays play on. Cross is a good one. Hits the post, and then Emil Smith-Rowe's there to finish it off. An easy tapping. What is Raul doing with his hand there? He's offside. Chukwueze's offside there. The pass from Emil Smith-Rowe. Chukwueze's offside. It's being checked now, I think. Yeah, ref's going to have a look at the screen. Yeah, no goal. Offside. Still 1-1. And another reject buoying us off. And I'm on my last warning at my local pub. I told Bruno to fuck off at least a dozen times, and he's not even the landlord. Brilliant. Sick of this, missing chances and conceding. Mateta wants 150k a week on a new deal when you can't put away one-on-ones. Yeah. I mean, that one's offside anyway, Jack, so it's still 1-1. I don't know how far you are into the game, but I'm on 55 minutes and 18 seconds. That's into Emil Smith-Rowe. Over to Chukwueze. Chukwueze now trying to get through on this left-hand side. He's got a lot of attention though, and it hits Klein's head and goes out. Throw into Fulham. I drag Mateta off now, says Jack. Got the ball here, Mateta. Keeping hold of it too long though, and takes it out for a throw-in. on my last warning. You, Stephanie, on your last warning? What is that all about? I don't blame you, though. I'm not a big fan of Bruno, to be honest. Never really been a big fan of Bruno. That VAR will make no difference. We will concede again. Yeah, I mean, they are all over you at the minute, to be honest. Wharton gets it to Kamada. Kamada into Pino, gets it to Mateta, bounces off his back, and then Fulham end up with it with Anderson. Anderson and Iwobi pass it between each other. It's over to Berg, standing off him a little bit for me. And here's Raul on this left-hand side, gets tackled though. Palace kicked the ball away, goes out for a throw-in. And 2 balls on the pitch. I'm always nefarious watching games in the pub. Had too many calls. Yeah, the only Bruno is Frank. Yeah, absolutely. No, I mean, yeah, I mean, look, I've had those situations at the pub and stuff like that when I've been going mental at certain things I've been watching. So I get it. I totally get it. If I was in the pub yesterday, I would have been banned for sure. He bloody annoys me. Very overrated, and the petulance is a disgrace. Affects the whole team in a negative way. Yeah, this is why I don't understand why he's captain. You know, I don't understand. I mean, and he always looks like he's going to start crying as well, doesn't he? He like dives on the floor, and then when he don't get the decision, he's got this look on his face like fucking Santa's not delivered him any toys on Christmas morning. Ooh, Bassi going for the shot, gets charged down. Mateta again loses out in the challenge. He's got it again now, though. Gets it down to Pino. Pino's got Bassi. Bassi's got a foot in and can't get it through. Kamada gets it back, but then it goes to Iwobi. Iwobi now gets it down this right-hand side for Raul. Raul up against Mitchell. And he can't control it. Goes out. Goal kick. I agree, Steph. I think you'd be best getting rid. Yeah, I totally agree on that. Totally agree on that. When he's on, he's on. But when he's not, you know, he's just a waste of time. Same with Morgan Gibbs-White, to be honest. Exactly the same. When he's on, he's on. But when he's not, it's just a waste of time. It's not only his fault yesterday, although he did cause a lot of turnovers. Not that I don't think it fucking mattered anyway, but the biggest problem is, and I said it to Carl yesterday, the thing that's put us in the shit we're in is that stupid fucking decision to get Ange Postecoglou in. And I said I'd give him a chance to see what he can do, which is what I do with everybody that signs for Forest or everyone that starts working for Forest. But that was just the dumbest decision. And the people going, oh, yeah, this is it. This is how it works. This is going to be the best one. Oh, yeah, we've got it now. We're going to hammer everybody. Yeah, you're an idiot. You're clueless. Just doing it for views and trying to put people on a positive light when there's no positivity anywhere. Here's Palace now going backwards. Gets it into Richards. Richards got a bit of space here. Gets it over to Wharton. Can Wharton find any kind of a pass? Gives it to Kamada. That's back to Lacroix. Over to Gay. Gay then drops it back to Mitchell. No, that is Gay. Hold on. That's Gay. It's now with Kamada, and it's over to Richards. Tries to get it into Wharton, but Emil Smith-Rowe's there to tackle that ball away. Bit slow, Jack, I think, at the minute. Bit too slow, being easy to defend against. But he's still trying to do things and trying to put more effort in than we fucking did. 61 minutes and 22 gone. Fulham 1, Palace 1. Ball's back with Anderson. Cross to Bassey. Bassey just walking forward. Wharton goes towards him. Plays it back to Anderson. Anderson then over to the left-hand side. That's won by Mitchell, Klein, or whoever it is. And it's with Wharton now. Tries to get it to Nketiah, but Bassey's going to win that one. But Wharton then flies in, loses the ball. Gets Fulham trying to get away again now with Berg into the middle to Iwobi. Iwobi then gets the ball across to the right-hand side to Tetty. Tetty's got Wilson on the right-hand side. Gets it back to Tetty. Tetty can't get it through, though, and it's going to be a throw-in off Gay. 62 minutes and 20 gone. Fulham 1, Crystal Palace 1. Here's Wilson, gets the ball into the box, headed away by Richards. Berg gets it back over to Bassey. Bassey across to Anderson. 2 substitutions warming up now for Palace. Kamada. No, can't control it there, Pino. Chukwueze is trying to have a run through, gets taken down by Wharton. It looked a dive to me. Here's Mateta. Mateta across to Pino. Pino now going down this left-hand side, plays it over to Mitchell. Mitchell trying to get the cross in, pulls it back. Mitchell's getting a lot of pressure, though, here by Anderson. Gets it back to Kamada. Kamada into Wharton. Wharton turns, takes a shot. It's Tetty. Fulham then managed to get the ball back with Iwobi into the middle to Berg. Richards runs straight into him. Richards manages to come away with the ball with Kamada. Kamada into Mateta. Mateta again gets it over to this left-hand side to Mitchell. Mitchell puts the cross in. It's Bassey. It's Pino. Pino has a shot. It's the goalkeeper. Rolls straight out. Back to Mitchell. Over to Wharton. Wharton then drops it back to Gay. Into Wharton again. Wharton back to Gay. Over to Pino. Down the wing to Mitchell. Mitchell can't get past Tete. Tries to tackle and Tete just hits the deck like Superman. Peyton Talbot, bro, is the real deal. Absolutely. 100%. Yeah, he's one of them I've liked for a long time, to be honest. He totally does look the real deal. Well, there's a few, weren't there? There was that, what was that guy's name? Began with F. He looked the real deal as well. And Torres. Oh, and what was his name? Malik. That Malik guy as well. He looked decent as well. Toscalia or something like that. Yeah, he looks decent as well, that Malik. You called him early? Yeah, did. Yeah, I said it. 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 I told you. I told you, didn't I? I said it. I told you. I told you I said it. That's over to Bassey. I don't know about you, but I get mad emotional when fighters retire. Even if I wasn't a fan, I was a mess when Poirier retired. Yeah, no, it is sad, isn't it, when they do? But I think Poirier will be back. I think if the big fight comes in, you know, that they get a fair bit of money out of, I think they will actually come back for another fight. Look at Amanda Nunes. Carl 100%, but he won't win anything big with him. Oh my days. That's how it is, though, isn't it? I said it. I did say it, but what did I say? What did I say the other day? What did I say? What did I say? I mean, what did I say? What did I say? Come on, guys. What did I say? Yes, you are the master of knowing all things. Why have you not won the lottery yet? You said that a footballer will score a goal, and a footballer scored a goal. Oh my days, man! We've got the epitome. We've got back now. We've got so many Nostradamus in the YouTube world, haven't we? So many Nostradamus. That's true. It's so true, lads. Look, I am correct finally. Exactly. See, all the time, every time. If you watch them goal reactions, it's every time. I said he was going to score. Yeah, I said he was going to score. I said he was going to score. He's a fucking striker. He's supposed to fucking score. It's his job, as Roy Keane would say. Oh, here's a ball out here for Tyreek Mitchell. Gets it into the box. Oh, it's just wide by the substitute. I don't know who that is. Just goes wide, though. It's a good cross. Good attacking move there from Palace. Lovely pass through the middle from, I think that was Kamada. He just can't get the right touch on it. I don't know who that is, though. Did he actually get a touch on it? I don't think he did. That's a corner. Iwobi. That number 12's going to score, Cole. That number 12's going to score. I can feel it. That number 12's going to score. Over to Anderson. Back to Bassi. Well, to be fair, it isn't a striker's job to score goals anymore. That's really a bad prediction. Yeah, you're right there. Yeah, that's not their jobs, is it, anymore? Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, that was hilarious, that was. Never heard so much crap in life, honestly. Get him on to debate me. Right, bro, you can't beat him in the fucking chat. What chance you got? That's back to Bassi. With all due respect, bro. With all due respect. With all due respect, you're a boomer. It's the stats, mate. It's the stats. That's what it's all about, Cole. It's about the stats. The stats yesterday, Odegaard ran like fucking 600 miles in the game. So he had a great game. He didn't do anything, but, you know, he ran 600 miles. So, you know, that's the stats. Hello, Steph. Let's hope he hasn't. And is the number 12 called Camelot? I don't know. No idea who he is. I'll ask Jack, but I don't think he's here. Still to this day, I let that stream. Yeah, it was hilarious, wasn't it? And Anthony trying not to laugh as well. It was brilliant. Why is my alarm going off? I don't know why I've left the alarm on. That's over to Bassey, into Anderson, back to Bassey. All the way back to Anderson. Miss Old Anthony, yeah, I know. I've sent him a few streams from time to time. They don't really come on, so offered him on to come on the other day as well. When I was doing that stream after I did the one with Tony Claude, I wanted somebody to come on see if the thing was the same, to see if it was a mic on Tony Claude's side or whether it was actually something going on with the actual program. That's why I wanted someone to come on, so I could just like test it, because I mean he seemed all right last time. Oh, Fulham in here. Oh, all the way through into Anderson. I don't understand the point of linos being here when they get 50% of corners wrong. I know, yeah. And what stream you lot on about? It was ages ago. Billy knows bollocks. I was told a striker's, in all due respect, Yeti, a striker's job is not to score goals. Oh, okay then. And a defender's job is to fucking save goals, to put his gloves on when the attack starts and then fucking save the goals. You know? Never heard so much bollocks in all my life. I mean, the fact that they called a striker might, you know, give something away. Was raging to have missed that one. Was working up to TCA. Big up to TCG. Absolutely, he's awesome. This stream, the cutting out of the mic and everything weren't great, to be fair, but it was a good stream. I enjoyed it. Always enjoyed chatting to Tony Claude. Big up to Tony Claude. Make sure you drop him a sub, because he's just class. And old Jack was about two years ago about Chelsea fans arguing with Yeti, saying strikers ain't needed to score goals anymore. We were rinsing him. Just paid 200k up front to strike matches. Yeah. Well, I suppose a goal scorer is not there to score goals as well. What a fucking plant pot. Exactly. And then he turned around to Anthony and says, oh, you should have got him on. I'd debate him and that. It's like, you can't even beat him in the chat. How are you going to fucking beat him on the screen? He's one of these Gen Zs who looks at football and goes, oh, man, my team was shit, but we had all the possession. We lost 5-0, but we had all the possession. Just look at those stats. We had all of the ball, everything. We was fantastic. We had all the ball, but you fucking lost, you donut. You lost. They're the only stats that matter. Fuck off with your stats. Oh no, we were cooking him. Yeah, absolutely. 100%. Anthony must be out of work with Tom going part-time. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Anthony. I say I've messaged him a few times and stuff. Well, I haven't messaged him. I've sent him a few streams, but he never really replied. He was in the other day. He came into one of the streams the other day. That's why I offered him to come on. I know he did have like a bit of an injury. His back was injured or something, so I don't know whether that's got something to do with it as well. Or maybe somebody's been talking bollocks in the background and, you know, just ask me and I'll tell you. We had better fucking XG away at Newcastle. We was 4-0 down at half time, mate. I don't care about your XG. Exactly. Bro, if you was in the chat as well, then we would have, all three of us would have mullered the guy. Anthony kept trying to read out the comments and he was trying his best not to laugh. I've never heard anything like it, mate, to be honest. One thing I can't stand is these stato people. They drive me up the wall. Really, I mean, look, if I'm playing Football Manager or something like that, then fair enough, I'll look at stats, because the game is not always clear, then I'll do it to see how the game's going. I'm not going to do it when I'm actually sitting watching a game on the TV. I was in tears that night, absolutely howling. It was absolutely awesome, that was. I don't even know if that was actually him, who I've got keyed as him. I don't think it's him that goes into Gunner's stream. I think that's a different one. Jack, who's the number 12, mate? Is it Camelot? Because if he scores, I called it. I called it, mate. When he goes, work does get there through expected trains or expected buses. I expect my bus to be there at 8:45. Yeah, exactly. Fuck's sake, Jack. Christianta's Hook on loan with us. That's him. I was playing Football Manager the other day and I was playing against Palace. You beat us 4-0, I think it was. And he scored, so I knew of him, but I weren't sure which one he was. I don't like that new Football Manager. There's a lot they've got to do with it. It just don't seem like the way it was. I might go back to 2024 unless they actually sort it out. I was going to give it a go. The UI is impossible for me. It's horrible, mate. They have actually started putting patches on it and things like that and changing it up and everything. But the problem is I've got it on Game Pass, and in order to get the patches, the beta patches, until they release them, you've got to have it on Steam, and I haven't got it on Steam. So. And to be honest, you know what? To be honest, I'm not even that bothered. I'm not that bothered because as far as I'm concerned, as soon as they bought it out, they came out with these apologies. Oh, we're really sorry. It was like this and all this, that and the other. You weren't that sorry, was you? Because you waited until the money came in before and people said something before you actually did something about it. You weren't sorry at all. You thought you'd get away with it. That's what you did. Now, don't give me bollocks about you were sorry. If people had have accepted it, you would have gone with it. And some people have accepted it because you always get these people, but you've got to take into account these devs work really hard, they work really hard. They work really hard. So, I mean, we should pay 70 quid for games. We really should because it's not fair. Do you think they get most of the money? Probably not. I was going to give it a go. Can't lie, when I'm next ill, I don't need nightmares. I need this game again. Yeti, what happened then with that Endoy appeal, Tarkovsky thing worth an appeal? We are actually appealing it as far as I know. Did you see it? Mind you, it's a 3 o'clock game though, wasn't it? So I don't think you'd be able to see it. But mate, all he does, Tarkovsky pushes Endoy, yeah. And then he goes back into his position, and then he just walks up and just like bang straight into his back, knocks him on the floor. In fact, I tell you what it reminded me of. It reminded me of Kenny Burns when Forrest had the free kick ages ago. And Kenny Burns just went up to that Arsenal player and just fucking nutted him in the back of the head. That was insane, that was. He just goes up to, he's just standing next to him in the wall, and he just knocks him in the back of the head. Fulham now on the attack with Kevin, the Brazilian named Kevin. I didn't. No, I can't find any footage of it or anything. It's not even on the highlights or anything. But if I could find it, then I'd show it you. But it's awful, mate. Might be on Twitter. I don't know. Someone might have got it. But it's just completely off the ball. He just like runs past him, pushes him. Don't know if Endoy says anything to him or what. But then he just runs up and just like barges him out of the way, barges him on the floor. And nothing at all. As I said, I don't think it wouldn't have made no difference anyway. Would not have made any difference anyway. We was a bag of wank. I mean, let's just be real here. We was an absolute bag of wank, so it don't matter. They could have sent all of Everton's players off and just left the goalie on, and he'd have pressed all of us lot and stopped us winning the game, to be honest. It was just a poor performance, taking nothing away from Everton, though, because it was just a great game plan. We weren't up for the fight. Simple as that. I've said it many times, and I'm not doing that. I said it. When you come to the City ground, we have to give you a fight that you're not ready for, and then you shrink. And that's pretty much what Everton did to us yesterday. That's what you should do at home. That's what you should be doing at home, though, isn't it? You should be making them realise that this is your home ground, not theirs. So they're going to have to fight for everything they want, everything they're going to get. We weren't up for that fight. I'd say Anderson tried to do a few things, kept up with the work rate that he always does and everything, but can't do it on his own. When we played Arsenal earlier in the season, Anderson was pretty much the only midfielder that we had trying to run the midfield. And they can't do it on their own, the same as Rice yesterday. Can't do it on your own. Fulham here, Wilson, shot. Yeah, straight into the hand of Henderson. 84 minutes and 18 gone. Still 1-1. Just not acceptable, Jack, for me. It's really not acceptable. We had a chance with Dominguez, and even that, like Everton players and the goalkeeper, and it just one of them. But like I say, it wouldn't have made no difference anyway. It was shit. The Woods is looking like he's going to be a long-term injury as well. So in January, I would imagine we'd go for try and get a striker in or something. I've always liked the lap, but I don't know as you get him from Chelsea. What's it? Ook! Oh, saved by Leno. Leno puts his body there and saves it. That was a lovely break though there from Palace. Lovely pass into the middle as well for Ook. If he could have just lifted the ball there, probably would have got something, but he's stretching to actually make the shot. And Leno's there to stop it. Woods has been a massive miss, absolutely, 100%. I mean, I like Jesus, don't get me wrong. I do like Igor Jesus. I think he works really hard up front to try and get something going. Didn't really get a lot given to him, to be quite honest with you. It was always lump balls over the top. Not going to win them against Tarkowski and bloody Keane. And O'Brien. I mean, look at the size of them. Why do teams do that? Oh wait, Palace. Ooh, corner. Why do teams do that? I mean, it's like the other day. What was Wolves? Yeah, puts Calamawendo on, and then we start lumping the ball up the field to Calamawendo. I mean, how the fucking hell's he? I mean, bloody hell, there's hobbits that call him a fucking midget. And it's in for Palace. It's gay from the corner. Palace 2-1 against Fulham. And it's 86 minutes and 55 gone. Lovely goal that was from Gay. Mark Gay, yeah, captain, fantastic. Absolutely, that was a lovely goal, that was. You definitely weren't losing out on that one. Nice corner from Pino, I think it is. Is it Pino? Oh, yeah, he's winning that 100%. Palace 2, Fulham 1. Yeah, gets well above Tete as well. Misses Tete altogether, and it's straight on the head of Gay, and that's in the net. Nice goal. Just like us, the entire time we had Oliver Giroud, we've never crossed a fucking ball. The second he leaves, we cross at all costs with a 5'9" striker. I know, it's mad, isn't it? It just makes no sense. I'm so sad he's not signing a new deal. He's such a class player. Yeah, he's Liverpool bound, isn't he? Kearney's on now for Wilson, and Traore's on for Iwobi. $88 minutes and 22 gone. Fulham 1, Palace 2. I think any team in Europe would take Gay. Yeah, I agree. I think Liverpool are desperate, though, aren't they? I think that's where he'll end up going. Such a shame when you get a player that you build up and everything like that, and then they just get picked off. Let's have a look at the table. Well, they don't update this, I don't think. Well, that makes you fourth, I think, if you win this. Depending on how much stoppage time there is. Yeah, up to fourth. Yeah, absolutely, man. Yeah, nosebleed. He's such a silky player for a centre-half. Yeah, and if we can hold on, yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? Because now they've got Traore on. And they've got the ball at the minute. You're back in defence at the moment with Tati. Gets it to Traore. He can't control it. 90 minutes gone. Palace fourth. 26 points as well. 6 minutes of extra time. Got to keep it together now. It's with Bassi. Bassi gets it across to Kearney. Kearney to this left wing. Now with Kevin. Kevin's trying to get past, but he can't. Has to play it back. Ball comes into the box. Oh, punched away by Henderson. Henderson gets absolutely poleaxed. Pino gets it, though, on this left-hand side. He's running down this left-hand side at the minute, stops it a bit, gets it into the middle, and then drops it back to Gay. Gay puts the ball over to the right-hand side. There's too much on that for Kamada. Palace substitution. Pino's going off. And Devaney's coming on. I think Wharton has done brilliant today. Yeah, he's a fantastic player, he is. I'd use stoppage time subs as well, kill a bit of time. Yeah, they got top manager in Oliver Glasner. They have the Yeti mate. Yeah, absolutely. He is a top manager, there's no doubt about that. Definitely a top manager. Fulham now with the ball over to Bassey. Bassey then drops it back to Anderson. Fulham trying to get it down to the right-hand side, trying to get Traore away, basically, at the minute. It's back to Bassey. Kamada pulls forward, though, gets it to Anderson. Anderson again down to Tetty. Tetty then gets it to King. King going through the middle. Fulham trying to get through the middle now, brought down there by Uchi. Told you he was going to foul, guys. I did tell you, didn't I? He was going to foul and give a free kick. I told you, guys. I told you. I think I said he was going to score a goal, but it don't matter. I said he was going to do something. So I am Nostradamus. We need to splash the cash in January as well to help him out and show him that the board want to back him. Definitely. That's 100%. 100%. Yeah, that's got to happen. That's got to happen. So I'm sure you've got some players in mind for when Gay leaves anyway. Fulham now trying to get the cross with Traore, get the ball into the box. That's covered though so far. Gets back to Kevin. Fulham now getting into the box. Henderson's coming up for that, tries to punch it, misses it, kind of hits it. Goal kick, I think. No, it's corner, I think. 93 minutes and 14 gone. Come on, Palace, hold it together. Stay fourth. May the fourth be with you. Henderson's save in the first half from Smith Rowe was amazing. Yeah, it was. It was. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's goal kick. Only like 2.5 minutes left to go. Who manages to win that? Fulham gets it back, though, to Anderson. Anderson's getting pressed, though, by Palace at the minute. Tetty's going to try and lob this over the top for Traore. Traore gets away, but Gay should have this, yeah. He's got that, puts it out for a throw-in. Had to make sure he didn't get past you there because he's got some pace on him. Kearney into Bassey. Bassey across to Kevin. Kevin now down the wing. Ball comes in. Headed by Palace. That should be all kicked away by Mitchell. Fulham now trying to pick the ball up with Tetty. And that's with Devaney as well. Traore gets it back to Tetty. Into Traore. Traore then puts it back into the middle. And Ook just barges Tetty. Into Kamada. Kamada then to Ook. Ook. Oh, Ook goes down. That's it. No, nothing. I don't know. Bassey then tries to get through. Nice sliding tackle from Kamada to stop it. 1 minute and like 3 seconds to go. That's a mistake there, though. And Devaney's got it. Gets it back to Gay. Gay then to Mitchell. Mitchell then has a run down this left-hand side. Goes into the middle. He's looking for Ook. Gets it back to Devaney. Back to Gay. Not long to go now into Wharton. Wharton back to Lacroix. He's been another good one as well, Lacroix. And that Richards, I think he's decent as well. Ball booted over the top. Bassey just lets that go. And then he's going to pass it back to Leonard. They've got about 30 seconds left to go. Into Anderson. Anderson just running forward with it at the moment. Ball over the top. Fulham now trying to get it through with Raul. Kevin. He's got 2 Palace players on him. Plays the pass through to Raul, but Richard manages to get that. And that's pretty much it now. Whistle should be going any time now. How the hell was that not a foul on Ooch? It looked like one to me. I like that LongHairedYeti, mate. Yeah, it looks all right. It does look all right. Kamada being really good. Yeah, that Kamada looks decent as well. I think they picked up some good players, actually. That Pino looks decent as well. That's it. Job done. Palace are 4th. Wow, 26 points. And Gay's praying. Nice. Well done, Palace. At least somebody shows up. Right, let's have a look at the league. So basically, you've got Arsenal at the top with 33 points, City second with 31, Villa third with 30, Palace 4th with 26, Chelsea 5th with 25, Everton 6th with 24, Brighton 7th with 23, Sunderland 8th with 23, Liverpool 9th with 23, Tottenham 10th with 22, Newcastle 11th with 22, Man United 12th with 22, Bournemouth 13th with 20, Brentford 19 points at 14th, 15th is Fulham with 17 points, 16th is Leeds with 15 points, 17th is Forest with 15 points, 18th bottom 3 with 13th is West Ham, 19th is Burnley with 10, and obviously Wolves there with 2. We got Kamada on a free. He looks decent, mate. In a few games I've seen, he actually does look quite decent, to be honest. Does his job anyway, and that's what you need, isn't it? That's what you need. A lot of fight in him as well, which is good. Exactly what you're looking for in players like that, to be honest. Not that I know much about fight. Watching that barrel of shit yesterday is absolutely horrendous. But let me see if I can find the Tarkowski thing. I won't play it on here though, because I'll get done. So I'll see if I can actually find it, and I'll send you the link. All the highlights I've seen, I can't even see it, to be honest. It's not on any of the... Moore says no red. Yeah, is this it? He should have seen yellow, and then red probably after, because he got another yellow card. But to me, it just doesn't make any sense, because he just goes straight into him. I don't think it's actually going to be on there, though. He's just got it playing, looking at Tarkowski's face while he explains it. So I don't know what's going on there. No, you're not going to get to see it. And like I've said, look, I don't think it makes any difference anyway. We was fucking garbage. It could have made a difference getting them down to 10. I mean, we've seen the way they can play when they're down to 10. And he played his part too as well. Yeah, absolutely. Took his goal really well. And got in some good space as well, to be honest. So, yeah, he did really well. Carl, do you fancy coming on? You know, I'll start another stream. Do you fancy coming on for a chat or whatever? I'll start another stream, and we did the real deal the other day, but I'll do like another one. It's up to you if you fancy coming on. I want to check this out to see if it actually sounds all right, because I think when Jez was on here before as well, I think that was jumping and stuff, but I don't know if that was because I had on what I had on in the background. Could have been that, I suppose. I don't know. Yeah, well, the fuck not. Give me about 10 minutes. Yeah, no worries. I'll sort it out. And if you want to jump on as well, Jack, you can jump on if you want. If you haven't been on for a while, we'll just do it as like a random stream or something. That'd be a good idea. So anyway, guys, catch you in about 10 minutes and we'll be back with a random stream. Like I say, if you want to come on, Jack, you can. That don't sound right, does it? Anyway, yeah, whatever. As always, keep it real, keep it. Yeah. I've got too much of a carry-on mindset. I have carry on camping and all that kind of stuff. But right, keep it real, keep it yay, and I'll catch you later, guys. Praise the Lord. See you in about 8 to 10 minutes with the man, the myth, called Rossi, and possibly Jack if he wants to come on, or he might want to jack off. I don't know. Who knows? Catch you in a bit.